Good morning, guys. Day 2 of the shed hunt. We just woke up. Here's my sleeping situation, hammock life. There he is. A little windy last night, but slept pretty dang good. It was not too cold either. It looks like there's a little cloud that's coming with a little bit of rain maybe. For those of you that missed day 1, we are backpacked in here. You can see we got some sheds from yesterday. Yeah, welcome to another video. We're gonna get out of bed, get ready for another long hike, full day. Now till dark, and do it again. So welcome back. It's getting loaded up for the second day. I'm taking pretty basic stuff like I show you guys all the time. Couple airheads, it's good to get some candy, some sugars, Ritz crackers, my salmon fillet and my oysters, a spoon to eat that with. Alright guys, to start our day today, we're gonna pick up where I left off last night. So Martin actually made a couple lines through here yesterday. It was so dang close. The nice thing about OnX map is I have my track saved, so I know exactly where I walked. Martin kind of knows exactly where he walked too. So we're gonna start on this big south facing slope and kind of work it to find the 2 matches of the nice browns I found, or just whatever else might be in here. So just another great tool that OnX map has is saving waypoints, saving the shed antlers we found, and then saving your track. So I could see exactly where I've already been. What I'm gonna do is avoid those lines, zigzag down this south slope, start there, and then after that we've got a big plan to bomb into some lower country. So if you guys need OnX map, if you don't have it on your phone, I highly recommend it. The Hush code gets you, I think, 20% off, and all the discount codes are in the description box. Okay, thanks. The secret to finding sheds is to eat a snack, slow down, and relax. Just spotted number 1 of the day for me. Yeah, dragging my walking stick. How about that? I would say there's a good chance that's last year's hard white. Oh yeah. Sweet, it's good to know that there are some bulls in here last year. This is only the second hard white of the trip that we've found, so that's only 2 sheds that are from last year's shed season. So when I first saw it, I thought it was just Chalk City. So that's a bonus. That's definitely going to be a keeper for now since I have nothing on my backpack. But on to the next.
Well, we're about 45 minutes into Friday's hike. I've got a Chalk 6 here. I just walked up onto this guy. An old deadhead. He's chalk, chewed up on some points. Look at his G1. Pretty good tine length. Just not a ton of mass. But a cool bull nonetheless. He is pretty dang chalky, and we already got a pack full of antlers, and hopefully we get more. So he's gonna stay, but not bad. A couple finds right into the hike today.
Dang guys, this area right here is just torn up with all kinds of elk rubs like this. Like there's this one right here. There's one behind me, one to my left, and then another one straight ahead. We're literally just out here taking inventory on tracks, droppings, rubs, all of the above, stuff like this. And we're down in here where there's tons of action, but you can't tell, you know, if it's from the rut or whatnot.
So Eric and I are still just on our 1 shed each for this morning. Came up to this spot we thought would look good, and there's 4-wheeler tracks. There is not a road anywhere near here, not even a foot trail. So that kind of sucks. But I looked over and we got a brown coos deer shed. Looks like, yep, he's brown for sure. Just a little guy. That's my first ever coos deer shed. So dang cool. They're so little. Just like a tiny miniature whitetail. Pretty neat. That's what that guy gets for coming in here. Hopefully he didn't find all the elk sheds. Well, that's a real quick way to send me the opposite direction. Check that out. Rattlesnake. That sucker didn't move or rattle till I was about 3 inches over his head. Look at that. Not good. I do not like snakes at all.
Just spotted a shed. It's a deer shed, hoping that it's a whitetail shed, but it looks too big. Let's go take a look. Pretty good one. Wow, look at the frame on that sucker. Holy crap. Dang. Was not expecting to find mule deer down here or anything of that quality. That's pretty sweet. Look at the fronts on that, and it's got an extra split. Better get some photos real fast, grab it and go. Simple as this. One there, call it good. Here we go. Oh man, it's been there for years. Wow, what a cool buck. Look at the front on that thing. That's cool. Bladed out there. Once wanted to start a cheater. Big eye guard and a nice little fork at the front main beam. Well guys, we've tried this lower stuff without any luck, and honestly we're gonna go with what we know, and what we know is that there's sheds from chalk to browns and everything in between up higher elevation on some of these big south slope ridges. So we're bombing up there to spend the majority of our day up there, and I know, like, I feel 100% confident we'll find elk sheds up there. Martin's just right up the ridge. We're gonna meet up, probably get a snack and bomb up there, but 2 sheds so far. Still finished my Ritz cracker, guys. We posted up right here. As you can see, we wanted to stop to glass and eat. I just got done with my salmon. Came out here and I was just kind of hanging out, eating my last cracker, and I was like, there's a brown one. There's a brown elk shed right there. I think it's a 4-point. Just a raghorn, but we have been sitting here for 10 minutes. It's been laying there the whole time. It's funny because we come across these areas like this where it's flat bench. There's typically a lot of moo cow trails and tracks around, but we just cut some elk tracks. I'm like, man, this looks pretty good, but we haven't found like a brown shed in this situation until now. Look at that, dude, all main beam. I haven't found one like that for a while. Look at that, just a 4-point.
Big for
It is
4.
big, actually, for what the little frame it has. Now, well, there's proof there are more browns to be found right here, so after our break, we're bombing up and getting the binoculars out. All right, we figured by getting up in these slopes and taking our time each ridge to glass the other side, we'd eventually find something. And I just glassed 2 sheds, both white, and man, I'll tell you what, if you don't have the perfect angle on them, you're not going to see them, because once I moved the first one, I can't see it anymore. The second one I can actually see better, so it's fun to glass these big ridges because every angle you get is a new opportunity to find something. So that's why you just keep moving, keep glassing. Martin's over there pretty close to the one I glassed, so I'm gonna have him scoop that and just bounce ridge to ridge. But I'm in the worst rocky mess right now. Just got to get over to the other side where the sheds seem to be.
Walking up onto a shed for Eric, he glassed up, could see that royal from the other ridge, but it was closer to me, so I'm gonna pick it up for him.
Dang, almost stepped on that sucker, guys. This is just how close you got to get to him sometimes in this thick mess. Oh man, he is a 6. Sweet. So Martin made it to my first white. I'm on my way to my other white and just picked up another brown 6. Kind of got a floater G1 like the other one. I'm sure we're walking by plenty of antlers in this jungle. We're doing the best we can each ridge, spending a lot of time glassing, and then there's 2 of us working the ridges, and we're just taking
everything we can get. Check out the burr, nice white burr. Gotta love it.
Oh yeah, this one got me going, guys. Look at that. Nice, pretty bull. Looks like a 2-year-old antler. I was just cruising along this elk trail, and then I came up onto a knob, and there it was, tines down. Oh, dang. Big old long main beam. It was kind of wedged down in there. I thought maybe this would be a 7, but just a straight 6. Nice, pretty bull. Good thirds, decent fronts, and then just that long swooper beam.
Hit the zone, huh?
Slowed it down.
Dang, man.
I left one back there, and probably leave this one too.
The one I left is about like that in your hand. This is my setup. Taking a break. Tired of packing all those antlers around these hills. I'm about ready to bomb off of here to camp. Well, we decided to ditch the backpacks and look for the match to Martin's Big 6. He thinks he found it right here in the bushes. Of course, every antler up here seems to be in a dang bush. Oh, it's gotta be it. Wow, what a spot. You literally have to walk on it. Oh man, what a pretty bull. It's like our first good set. What's that one? Oh yeah, that's gotta be it. Real pretty. Dang, nice spot, Martin.
Alright, here we go. He's like wedged up under that rock.
Oh yeah, that's him for sure.
That's him.
Man, he's one of
the...
the...
a little more chalk on this side though. Or like he's starting to crack here.
Yeah, that thing was beaten in the sun right there, but that's the prettiest bull we found, I think, and that's the only set. Heck yeah, man. Alright guys, we've made it back to my backpack, and eventually we're gonna get Martin set together. I just left 3 chalks up on the ridge, 1 chalk down there, so this plus 4, and then Martin left a couple more, so yeah, I'd say we're doing pretty good, but it'd be nice to get into some newer sheds. 2 browns, which were found that way closer to camp. We might have to hit those canyons a little better, but I'm excited to see the set that Martin just matched up together. What a tank. Just a pretty symmetrical. That's one thing that's cool about him, is how symmetrical each point is. That's a gorgeous typical, man. It's about time we find a set. Show me the burrs. Not giant, but a good sized burr. By now that bull should be huge if he's still alive. Alright guys, it's 3:48. We just hit that last canyon pretty hard. Martin killed it on chalks, matched up this nice white set. So we decided we're gonna ditch about half of these and then start working our way back to camp and shed hunt as we go. But checking the old OnX map, we are 9 hours into the hike, 6.9 miles. So with all the glassing and stuff, we average 0.8 miles per hour. But the glassing has paid off, and the hiking has too. So we're gonna get these loaded on our backpack, make a little stash where someone can't find it, and head out of here. Yep. There's more to be found, so stay tuned. It's not the end of the episode. We just wanted to update you guys, okay? Remember when hunting videos were like always like the end shot?
Yeah. You got the...
Here's my bull.
Yeah.
He came out into the meadow, like this top.
Yeah, holding him like that.
Uh-huh. Which way do you want to get out of here? Are you going to bomb on this side?
I think just work this ridge line and then hit the bench level, and then go back to where we found the brown 4 point. Just that level though?
Yeah.
Oh, baby. Come on.
You guys, I hope you like that shot. It's a lot of work, okay? was a good shot. Guys, I would really love to know how many antlers we have walked by, because we've glassed this country. I've already been in this canyon, and I just spotted that. They are in some of the thickest, nastiest brush. And sometimes the only way to spot them is to just stumble on them. Definitely got some work to do. That's why we're taking it slow. Gonna pick this up, looks like a nice little 6-point. Gonna have to try to make some room on the backpack for it too. Oh, I love it. You find a brown, you better slow down. That's my new saying. Find a brown, slow down. Guys, like I said, we have glassed the crap out of this. And did glass a couple, but there's plenty of them still we weren't able to glass. That's not brown, but that's last year's hard white. Yes, sir. Oh my gosh, what a blast. It's the brush, guys. These things like the brush. It's so crazy we walked so much through here. Tomorrow I just might have to zigzag the crap out of some of these better canyons. The backpack's getting full pretty quick.
All right, I just glassed the antler up. Eric's, I'm trying to guide him into it. He's having trouble, but I think we're gonna find it now. I don't know if it's a good one or an oldie, but we'll find out real quick.
What a good spot. What a heck of a spot, M Chag. Yo, yo! Okay, you keep working that way to those cliffs and you'll be able to see me pick it up. I'm right at it.
All right, he's going to pick it up. Dang. Thanks, buddy. Dang, check it out. I am not too far from this little trail that Eric and I like to meet up on, game trail, and just walk straight onto that brownie. Pretty, doesn't have a ton of mass here, just pretty average, but then up in there, pretty heavy, webbed out. Look how white that button is, shaded in these trees.
All right, guys, we're making our last push out of here. Martin just loaded up on 2 sweet ones. The brown he picked up and the white one. And we're like, he found his right off the trail. It's like, we got to find another one on the trail. Boom, brown. Look at that. Propped up in the rocks. What the heck?
Is that a G1 or do you have a G2?
Yeah, he's got a G1.
There you go.
Look, just like a common size, hit the rock and just slid into space. Sweet. I wanted one more brown. Now that I've got it, if we can just find one more, that'd be perfect. Always one more. This dang thing is an addiction, finding these things. I'm gonna take some photos. We'll grab it and pack out. But I think we got enough shed action. You guys don't need to see me pick that up. We're taking this stuff back to camp and I'm gonna grub. Ooh. We made it. Oh, feels good. Martin's turn. Guys, made it back to camp. I know we've hiked over 12 hours. I'll get the OnX and let you know, but about 12 hours of hiking, 10 miles distance. May not sound like a lot, but this terrain is, it's a lot in this terrain with that weight.
70 pounds.
All right, guys, it's time to cook and eat dinner. Hopefully you're following along with this little Extreme Elk Shed Hunting series, but if you missed day 1, I just want to show you a quick product. This is the Hush fire starter. It's a pyro putty, and how it works is you just unscrew a little bit of that, and you can see this is a summer blend. I'm just gonna ball up, get a nice little chunk of that to help start us a good fire, just like that. See, you got all those fibers. This stuff is extremely flammable. I love starting fires at camp anyways, but check how quick that lights up. So that right there will just basically give you more time to build a better fire. I think I'll throw on these pine needles after that. So there you go. Help start a fire. We're gonna get this thing raging tonight. Enjoy a hot meal and get some much needed rest. So check this out on the website though, at OnXhunt.com. Oh man, that fire is nice.
Where are the bones though? Brown ones. Tomorrow. You think up?
That way. We should try. Like you said, hit some of those benches where we found yours. There's a pondy bench over there. I kind of want to hit.
Yeah. You came just above that on the way down, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's, if we got over there, that could be good.
Well, I really hope you guys are enjoying this shed trip. This is pretty much everything I'd hoped it'd be. Get up here, kind of finding where the elk are and finding some sheds. We really had high hopes to find like a 350 plus type set, and multiple sets actually. I always said we're gonna find 3 over 350. We haven't done it yet, but we do have tomorrow. The browns this year definitely are gonna be a little stunted from the drought, but we did find some pretty solid browns. So that's it from shed camp. We're gonna call it a night after dinner, wake up and do it again. So make sure you check out tomorrow's video, and make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as always, the Hush gear is at our website, just like this apparel and stuff. GetHushin.com. But just want to say thanks for watching. Any final thoughts?
One last day.
One last day. Look at that stack. Just take a look at that.
I mean, we're not getting those out, but
we have more antlers than we can carry out of here. We thought that could happen, but there's literally already more than we can carry, and we're gonna go find more tomorrow just for fun. So make sure you check back tomorrow. Good night, guys.